guys, so lately so many of you have been requesting that I do a tutorial on the makeup I have been wearing in my Snapchats and also in my videos kind of for the last couple of weeks. It's a really simple makeup look. It's using a lot of the same products that I have been talking about a lot, but nonetheless it has been requested, so I'm doing that for you today. This is my kind of current go-to makeup look. It's the makeup look I've been wearing every single day. Very easy to accomplish, really quick. Let's get into it. So first I'm going to start off with the base, and on a daily basis I've kind of been switching in between my Boscia BB cream and the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, just depending on how much coverage I want and how long I'm going to be going out for. For every day I've definitely been leaning more towards the Boscia BB cream just because it is so long lasting. So I'm just putting a little bit in my fingers here. The thing I love about this product is that you can actually apply it with your fingers and it works just as well as applying a different product, say with the Beauty Blender or brush. I love, love, love this product. It fills in the pores so nicely and it just makes the skin feel really, really nice and smooth. What I do like to do is take my Beauty Blender and just kind of go around all of the weird crevices on my face just to make sure that there's no built-up product anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Bobbi Brown Corrector and put this on the bags underneath the eyes. I just pat a little bit in there, make sure it's all nice and blended in. And then of course taking my trusty NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. And I just like to apply this everywhere that needs concealing, which generally with all of my redness is everywhere. I also have a very large little member right here and I just really want to cover that bad boy up. I don't know how that happens. Like of all the places on my face, why would I get a massive one right there? Makes no sense to me. Now I know that this is a big change of pace for me, but lately with my concealer I've actually been taking my Sigma FAE Kabuki brush and using this to blend it in. I don't know why, I don't know what it is about the changes of my skin, but it's just been working better for me. When I use my NARS Sheer Glow foundation, I've actually also been applying it with this brush. Definitely a go-to right now. So then I've been going into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I mix the yellow, not that one, the yellow and the light pink shades right here using the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush, and I just use those two shades to set underneath the eyes. And it also really nicely highlights under there as well while setting the concealer. And I'll also just take this along the high points of the face to kind of neutralize, or attempt to neutralize anyway, any of the redness. And I don't know what has been going on with my skin, but it's been like really oily throughout the day lately, so I just like to take a layer of my Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light by MAC with a fluffy brush, and I just take that down the T-zone area and just make sure that it is all set in. So now we're going to contour, going back into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm mixing the two lighter contour shades with my Charlotte Tilbury Tapered Highlighter. What's it called? Oh, Powder and Sculpt brush. Just mix the two lighter shades there and contour. Even when I'm not wearing a full face of makeup, I still like to somewhat contour using a bronzer or anything. I just feel like contouring, I don't know, like once you start contouring on a daily basis, you can't really stop. You just get so used to a slightly more chiseled face, you know? It's hard to let go of it. This is looking very intense in this lighting. I swear it's not that intense in real life. YOLO! Contouring my jawbone is like my favorite part. It makes me feel so slim. Alright, so now I'm going to bronze using my NARS Laguna bronzer and my e.l.f. stipple brush. I have been obsessed with this brush for bronzing. I haven't used another one since I started using it for bronzer. And I just like to go over all the places that I contoured basically. It kind of makes the line look a little bit less harsh. It warms up the face a bit more. And I feel like it just like blends the contour more into the skin. I'm totally turning myself a different color, but I just like the warmth more than the pale, so I make sure to take this down my neck to make sure that that different color, you know, goes unnoticed on the neck area. So now I'm going to take my Burberry Earthy blush using the MAC 129 blush brush. So I'm just going to apply this blush to the apples of the cheeks, applying my dirt. So I'm going to go back with the same Sigma F35 Tapered Highlighter brush and the Hourglass Luminous Light powder. I know it's not a highlighting powder, but it adds a really pretty natural glow to the skin that I've been coming to appreciate on a daily basis instead of packing on the highlighter. And I don't know, if I'm going out, I'll definitely put on the Champagne Pop. Sometimes I layer the two of them, but if I'm not really too concerned about the highlight, I'll just add a nice natural glow with this. So then I go back in with my powder in the same brush we used for powder, and I will just chisel out the bottom of the contour line a little bit more. A lot of you say that this looks a little bit too harsh for your liking, and I actually do it mainly because I have a lot of redness on my cheek right there, and this kind of helps to neutralize it a little bit more, makes it look a little less red, and then it also makes your cheeks pop like a mofo. So now what I'm going to do is take my MAC Painterly Paint Pot and the Sigma P84 angled brush, put this on the eyelids to cancel out all of the redness. And I'll just go back in with my powder again and use that to set the Painterly in. Alright, then it's time for the brows. I'm using my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. If you haven't already seen it, I will link my eyebrow tutorial in the description box down below, and probably just skip through this process to save you the boredom. Alright, so for the eyeshadow, I've kind of been doing the same look on my eyes. You guys, if you follow me on Snapchat, you will know, and a lot of you have been asking me what I've been doing. I've been dipping back into my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. You know it's my favorite, starting off with the shade Naked 2 here, taking this Delium Tools number 785 brush, and I just really lightly buff that into the crease. This is seriously the easiest look ever. You guys have seen it before, but y'all been asking, so I am doing it anyway. And just to save myself the step of grabbing another brush, what I do is just dip into the eyeshadow and pinch the brush together, and I just drag that along my lower lash line a little bit. Really not being precise with this because it's such a light eyeshadow. You just want to add a little bit of tint there. And then what I do is take this Delium Tools number 763 brush. I mix the two shades Faint and Crave here, making sure to tap them off a lot because they can fall out quite a bit. And then what I do is just really loosely make a little faux wing. And I kind of really messily drag that onto the lash line towards the middle of the eyeball, making quite a thick line. Because then what I've been doing is taking this MAC 221 brush, and I've literally just been fluffing on top of it. And it's been making quite a nice smoky effect. I'll kind of tap off and keep blending as I go. I'll go in and add a bit more. And blend a bit more. And that's pretty much all I've been doing with the eyeshadow, and go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Alright, and then I'll go in with the shade Venus and just use this to highlight the inner corners and the brow bone. And then apply mascara. I applied lots and lots of coats of this mascara. This is my Lancome Hypnose Star Mascara, of course. I'll go in with a little bit of the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, kind of just on the outer half of the lower lash line. Just add a little bit of mascara there. And then it's time for my favorite part, the Sephora number 13 Matte Lip Cream, of course. Now with this one, I have applied the Nuxe Rev de Miel Lip Balm, and that's kind of the lip balm I found works best underneath this lip product. I don't know why, but my lips don't get dry when I use the combination of the two. And also when I use this, I kind of overdraw my lips a little bit on the top and the bottom. Kind of just fake the whole lip job thing, copying the Kylie Jenner trend, you know. But I can't speak while doing this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it and, you know, see what happens. Alright, and then the one thing I make sure to do with this lip cream is go and do my concealer trick using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer Duo. And I use this little Real Techniques detailer brush. And I just outline the bottom. Kind of gives it a more chiseled, finished look, and it also helps to prevent bleeding. Not that this bleeds at all, but just, I don't know, it eases my mind when I do this. Alright, and then I just take a little bit of my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist and I kind of just spray it onto the cheek area. 1, 2, and then that is everything for the makeup. So that is everything for my kind of current go-to makeup look. This is the makeup look I have been wearing every single day. I'm so sorry if you guys are getting so bored of seeing the same things on my face, but it's just, I'm just obsessed with this look. I think it's really flattering and it's really easy to do for me, and I've never been more obsessed with lip color in my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know all of your video recommendations in the comments down below as always. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!